Hi, I'm host Eric. Let's talk with regards to admin Susie. English guy, not his mark, and the bot. And English guy said, hey, what about SI? That crazy old introverted sensing. What is it? How can I learn to love it better? How can I learn to strengthen it? Well, introverted sensing is basically a decision to prioritize keeping track of shit and then converting by this is the SE part, doing shit. See, the thing is, SI can't keep track of shit if shit doesn't proceed forward through time. And so shit doesn't proceed forward through time unless SE executes the decided tasks that SI has kept track of. Now, even people who have SI, it doesn't matter if you have SI in the conscious or unconscious side, or SC in the conscious or unconscious side. They have to work together. It's just, for me, I frame SI through the framing of here's the shit I got to get done, and the important thing is that I'm moving through that list. When I'm in an SI mode, as I kind of am right now, I'm getting a lot handled on a lot of shit. TE is helping me do it smart, and TE is stepping up right now because uh, my woman is polar. So that means she doesn't really have good sense of efficiency, and I need to make sure. But she's got strong SI. But it doesn't necessarily mean she's super organized or anything. It just means she's got a strong sense of the importance of what needs to get done, as long as it's personalized in some way to her. And so when that happens, she's attentive to the self moving through time in terms of keeping track of what's planned to be done, has been done, and at the same time keeping track of the physical body as it moves through space, the the ontological body as it moves through time. Those are the responsibilities of SI. So to strengthen it, quote unquote, just means spend a full day or more, a couple days, and if you make like any project, that's how you get yourself to do this shit, and it's fun. You go, okay, well, I'm gonna spend 2 days where I'm gonna just pretend to be a side person. I spend all day. I'm gonna start by making a list, which is to do, and it's all gonna be boring ass shit like do the dishes and do the laundry and take the shit to the post office and do that thing that you're really dreading, you've been really fucking putting off, whatever it is, and just fucking put a handle on shit and do it all day long, and then maybe make it. But you have to make it of lots of little tasks. You can't have something occupy too much of the time at first. Eventually, you start to maybe stretch those out a little bit, but I don't know. I know in my natural fate, I can't work more than like 20 minutes at a time. It seems. I think that's
So am I
probably
right?
too much.
Am I right in thinking, Eric? Am I right in thinking that the SI is a task management element of, doing things in the real world, of which most people would say, doing things in the SE realm.
Well, it is keeping track of things that are known as knowledge, not as matters in dispute. Okay, and those things that are known most clearly through SI. I mean, they're known through SI because of experience in some regard or another. Like you learned it or you experienced it. What happened to you? Books you've read, shit you've encountered, and then of course events that have happened to you and stuff like that. also what your plans are for the short-term, middle term, long-term future. Like, well, I'd like to go to I'm going to the Dodger game on Thursday night and Friday. I got to get up to go to that thing right there. Oh, don't forget, I got to get that thing mailed out by whenever. So that part of it too. But the point is, the part that you practice when we talk about having bad SI, we're talking about usually either the physical component of the body moving through space in the moment, or the metaphysical component of the ontological body moving through time in the moment. So the ontological body in the moment reflects back to what's happened and stretches out forward to what will happen. The physical body in the moment experiences the fact that this fan is making wind and making my leg hairs go a little bit, you know? And I'm attending to it right now. So I have quote unquote strong SI now. What I have is I'm attending to the physical part of SI right now by going, if let's say it felt good, it does kind of feel good. Actually, for a girl.
So meditation is a kind of SI activity, is it?
Well,
Yes.
it can be, but is that what it is? SI?
What else is? Yeah. What else is it? That's clearly SI to me.
That must be why I hate it so much.
That's more SI than a lot of the things you said now.
You mean being able to sit still for a long time is SI?
No, but it's just all about. It's introverted sensing.
When you said sit still, I was like, I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
Yeah, but it can also be bad SI. If you don't like it, it's still SI.
Right, yeah, we have or an absence of, or an unwillingness to use SI. It's a discomfort with using it. And we don't like situations where we're compelled to use it. And that includes things like you don't forget to clean up after yourself, and don't forget to make all your appointments on time. It includes shit like that. It includes other shit. SI like what you're saying, sit still, be quiet, and sit still.
But to sit still, you've got to be still in the mind as well and attendant to the body, though, which is meditation. But when I can sit still, but it's usually I'm listening to someone else. That's if I'm sort of still and quiet, in the appropriate situation. But my brain is still going. I don't think that's meditation.
No, that's not meditation. But if you manage to meditate, NETI is dead in the moment.
That's dumb.
You might say that, but it is proven to happen.
Meditation is stupid. I did it for a while in Santa Cruz, and I will concede that it made me feel different, or made me feel better, or whatever, something like that. But fuck that noise.
Were you able to actually go blank?
Maybe for moments. I don't know. I spent a fair amount of time trying. It was like I wasn't sure what I was trying to do. Almost. You get it. It's an impossible setup. It is NETI fucking quagmire land. It's a nightmare.
Then you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
I know you can't think your way through it, but whatever. I don't care. It's just stupid. I don't like it. It's dumb. I don't like it. But I do like.
Well, I'm going to try and do it then because it seems like another puzzle piece that would really help me. Even though I don't like it, there is a Buddhist center near me. They talk shit. I could absolutely beat them in a debate. It would just be embarrassing. These Buddhist monks, they don't know what they're talking about. But I would just shut up. I would go back and I would just not engage them in debate. I would just let them fucking talk me into meditation. Practice that on a weekly basis. Try and practice it daily. And I think, because when I've done it in the past, I'm more balanced. I'm happier. and I can think more clearly. And maybe that's going to improve my SI and stop me taking chunks out of my face with my thumbnail.
There's different forms in Eastern meditation too. Like there's hyper-focusing, which is Eastern meditation. Then there's removing everything from your mind, which is Eastern meditation.
Well, but you gotta remember, for whatever advantage you get, you wasted a fucking hour, probably an hour and a half, depending how far away the Buddhist like meditation temple is or whatever. So that cuts a substantial amount of time out of your day, you know? I got shit to do.
Well, I'll do it for a certain period of time, but if it fails to, bear any fruit and help me be more productive, then I can stop. But it has been beneficial in the past to a degree, and the advantages. I mean, it's doing it on my own. It would just generate depression. So going and doing it with a group of people, doing things with a group of people is beneficial.
For sure, better. For sure. Yeah, no doubt about that. But I want to throw this one out there at you. Life's most important things are. I don't sentences that begin like that. Life's most important things are having shit that's not like washing the dishes. Okay? You want shit that once it's done, and then it stays done. You don't want anything you got to keep doing over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, I heard a good saying the other day, motivation sort of wears off. Well, I don't remember the saying. I'm going to absolutely cock it up, but, motivation wears off and people complain, but then so does, cleaning yourself. So does bathing, but you got to do it every day.
Yeah, my point is, I don't want to have to wash the metaphysical dishes.
I don't either, but somebody's got to do it.
And say, yeah, Buddhist monk, suck on this, motherfuckers.
You have to wash them sometime.
I don't like washing them.
Nobody does.
You don't have to wash the metaphysical dishes.
You
might have to wash the physical
smart.
ones. I try to strongly encourage here and at my own house, paper plates, plastic cups. There's no reason to be washing
the metaphysical dishes, you can either fix them yourself or end up at the therapist's office.
I'm telling you, if every single cup and dish you have is single use, you've got no problems.
Yeah, but you only have one mind.
One mind?
Yeah.
I'm in two minds about that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
I have one full mind left, but I've got, at least 60% more.
Maybe you could clean the non-functioning part. They reuse it.
Well,
just give it a rinse for fuck's sake.
Improvements around here.
Like what?
Well,
you're recording a video, right?
paper plate, y'all. Wood.
What? What's that? One-time stuff? Oh, that's your.
I would drop a lot of things. I would try and put too much on the plate, and it would fall on the carpet.
Yeah, but you know what? If it had been the real world, see, this is why we belong in metaphysical land. If this were real life, he would have actually put too many things on the plate, carried it away from him, not ever thought anything about it, and it actually would have happened. But here in the metaphysical world, he can note the fact that he probably would have been likely to do that. The next time he does have it replaced, especially since I'm reinforcing the realness of this time object by referring to it in this fashion and talking about it. The next time he does have it replaced, what he's going to do? He's going to be careful and going to say, no, I'm going to put this one scoop of beans on this plate. I'm going to put one scoop of macaroni salad on this other plate. I'm going to have like 4 fucking paper plates in my hands. be like, oh wait, they're carrying all our plates back to the thing. Each of which just has one
Yeah.
little scoop of thing in the middle.
So next time I'm at a children's party, I'm going to look like a grown-up.
That's right. You're not going to be the embarrassed one who spills shit off of your paper plate.
I'll show those kids.
That'll show them. That will. There's a lot of grapefruit juice. You know, there's probably enough grapefruit. Okay, I think I should probably get to bed pretty soon. I know I'm very fucking kind of spriggity a little bit.
Yeah. But are you still recording, Eric?
Oh yeah. Yeah, we are. We are just finishing the greatest 16-minute and 14-second long video you've ever seen. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to eat plenty of cheese.